Hello, viewers of the Bombastic Relish YouTube channel. Welcome to the first episode of my podcast. This will be a first of many episodes on the channel, and I'll have all sorts of guests and stuff. This is the first podcast that you will see, and it's low quality, sort of the high quality sound, low quality budget. But I hope that you enjoy and that you will consider subscribing and doing the thumbs up. So, anyway, hope to see you on the podcast. Bye-bye.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Kittens.
Kittens 1, 2, 3.
Kittens.
Kittens 1, 2, 3. Hello, and it's Peter. What are you swoodly dooping? Okay. Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay. Welcome to the Derping Around Podcast, where unique people share the unique stories. I'm your host, Bombastic Relish. Joining me is my guest, who is currently providing the music. I would have inserted it later, but this is fine. Peter, say hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
That's good. So Peter, how was your day today?
Fantabulous. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know when you're like, I really need to do homework, but there's like 3 more episodes of Louie I could watch, and I can't. I honestly can't. I used to pride myself on being one of those douches like, oh, I can get home and do all my homework, and I'm so good at homework. I'm really good at school. I have like terrible grades. Ugh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm good. So you said you watched Louie. I'm really sad that it got like canceled.
It got canceled?
Yeah, or I don't know. It just stopped. I don't know if it got canceled.
He doesn't make a lot of episodes because he's like a fair amount of professional. I don't know, because he like does both gigs and he's like a legit comedian. There's this one episode where there's like sexual tension between him and this random person he meets in Florida, and he's really hot and whatever. But like it shows in the end them actually making it, and it's weird because like he'll both be acting and directing, so like there'll be like a bunch of dudes like running around with cameras, and like he'll be like, oh, go here and film me do this, and I don't know, I don't see that a lot.
He'll just no it's just funny how, because it's so funny how the camera's always focused on him, and it's almost like everybody around him knows what's going on except for him, so he'll just wake up and go, Louie, you're on in 5 minutes. It's like, wait, excuse me? And it's like, Louie, you gotta go, you're on stage. Wait, I just woke up. Why are you? No, Louie, go get over there. Oh, okay. I don't know. There's all sorts of other comedy. I like the Ricky Gervais doctor. I thought that was funny. Did you see that one where Ricky Gervais was a doctor and he kept saying all these really inappropriate jokes about his prostate?
I think I do vaguely remember that. That was, I don't know, Ricky Gervais like is on enough for me because he's done some like hilarious things, but I feel like he's also a little overrated. Like I did not really like the UK Office.
Oh really?
I didn't realize that. Like that's like so controversial to say because it was the original.
Wow.
But honestly, originals can suck. There are plenty of originals, and like that's also like dangerous to say because I don't know the original as well. Like I used to say like the V for Vendetta comics was like worse than the movie, and I've been reading it now, and it's like one of the best books ever, and I feel like such a dumbass.
It is. I agree. I like the one part in the original Office. I know you say you didn't like it, but I don't know if you know about the Toby character for the UK Office, but the David Brent, who is the Michael Scott in the show, he was doing like the group announcement, and he was doing all these suggestions, and then all of a sudden the Toby character raises his hand, he makes this really good suggestion, it was really sexist, and then all of a sudden he just goes, get out, and then he's just like, wait, what? And he's just like, get out, and he just like walks in shame. It's that is probably one of the best scenes I've seen. That I don't know. I like the UK Office. There are some episodes that are just odd, but I like the first episodes at least. Like I don't know, just I'm not gonna get into it, but there are a lot of really weird scenes in the original UK Office. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
I feel like the Office is in general sort of like on and off for me, just because like a lot of the episodes, it depends on what mood you're in. I feel like, because like if I'm in the mood to watch Michael Scott like fuck up his life and totally be like the hardest person to watch in the universe, like, oh yeah, it's the best show ever. But there's sometimes where I don't like having like a supremely awkward gentleman be like the worst person in the universe.
We may need to bleep that up, but we probably won't. But it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Sorry, I spoiled a lot.
No. I don't know. I don't know who's listening to it. Better not be 7-year-olds. 7-year-olds. if you're listening to this,
Who didn't listen to that when they were 7?
well, hopefully not 7-year-olds now. I mean, I don't want 7-year-olds being like,
honestly, like, I don't,
you know.
I feel like swearing for me is just obnoxious when people are bad at it, and if people can properly swear, and like I don't like that I swear a lot. It's rude and it's inappropriate, and like so I won't around old people, but I don't really give a fuck. Like it's just words. It's just words that are more flagrant.
It's just like,
how do you say that word?
Flagrant?
I always read it as like flagrant or flagrant, but I feel like that sounds
fragrant.
Like,
is that it?
No, flagrant, where it's like
ooh, that's weird.
Inappropriate.
That's a really strange word. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're the first person who have ever said that word to me, because I don't think that word ever exists in my vocabulary just now.
They always use it in what's it called? Lawyerese or something. Where
lawyerese.
That's what they call. Google calls like. When they say like, oh yeah, we won't actually make you read all this lawyerese. This is what this is saying, so that you don't know what you are, so you don't not know what you're signing. And I don't know, I like that about Google. I like that about like a lot of new corporations, that they're not made of old stuffy douchebags.
You know what lawyerese would be? Lawyerese would be something like, I demand to testify in court. My client is innocent until proven guilty, and you will not stop me from talking louder than the other people in the room. And yeah, I just turned to like Patrick Warburton, except I didn't do the impression. I don't know why, but like, I've never Wow, you're giving me all these words that I've never heard of. Flagrant and lawyerese.
I feel disappointed. Like I was gonna say vernacular, but everyone knows.
Well, vernacular. I've heard it. I can't go into a dictionary and say, oh, that's vernacular. No, I have to say. What?
Don't Google that.
Okay, I won't. I'm gonna just put up a sign that says, "Please, people,
don't Google. Plunge.
Don't Google that. Even if you see it on your screen, just please."
Ugh.
Yeah, that would be bad. I don't know. You know, when I edit this, because obviously the editor of this video is very different than the speaker, I don't know how I'm gonna have the graphics go on. I don't know if there are any graphics, and I don't know.
Don't have a graphic of clunge.
No graphic of clunge.
I hate that when I'm on the internet and there's like, so just normal things like, okay, I'll be honest, I do look at inappropriate things on the internet a bit too much, but like when I'm just looking up something normal and it's just like, oh yeah, doodling around, whatever, and then there's just like, this is about kittens. That does not have to do with kittens. I realize there's like all those pictures where like kittens are in boobs, or like there's just boobs, and it's like I don't see any kittens.
Oh yeah, or you just look up Kardashians boobs, and that's from Star Trek. Okay, I'm gonna put out this. Okay, editor, I'm gonna put out the spelling of Kardashians and then just compare it to Kardashian and Kardashians. Two completely different animals.
I don't get why the Kardashians are people.
I don't know why they have a show and why they're so successful and why people buy their products.
Well, when people just say wrong facts like they're so right with the Kardashians, a lot of people are like, oh, the Kardashians are famous because Kim made a sex tape. Kim did make a sex tape, and they got fairly famous from it, but the Kardashians are rich and famous because their father was the lawyer for the O.J. Simpson case, and he is made of money. He probably sleeps with money and eats money.
You know what? I saw this one scene where what's his name, Bruce Jenner, he was driving with one of I want to say his niece or something, and then all of a sudden he sees one of the paparazzo and he just goes, hey, come back here, and he just chases after him like a bulldog. It's super funny. I'll show this. I'll leave a link in the description below about what I'm talking about. So funny. He's just like a rabid. He's just like this rabid human being dog. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It doesn't.
Like a furry?
Like, yeah, no, not even furry. He's just this man furry thing. Oh, and do you see his face? He's scary as hell. It's like if you take a face and then you stretch it and then you put it on another person, that's Bruce Jenner.
I feel like that about some people where their faces, like there's this one guy I know, he sort of has like a skinny guy face on like a not skinny guy. And so it just, I mean, some people like are really weirded out by him, and like he looks like not quite human, but I don't know, he seems like a chill guy.
Well,
kind of pretty. I'm sort of a slut.
I think I'm going to change your opinion on that because he's woohoo.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't get
How'd you get
why is it that they have it's Kim Kardashian's wedding, she divorced, she's dating Kanye, now they have a child named Northwest.
I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in Kanye. I mean, I realize Kanye isn't the smartest, and that's why Kanye's life is.
Yeah.
That's why Kanye is like an interesting person.
Mm.
But I don't know. I like Kanye a lot. I respect him as an artist. I don't respect him as a person.
Oh no.
Like, but also, like, when people make such a big deal about a whole Taylor Swift thing, T-Swizzle, like, people are like, oh my god, he has a point. Beyonce did have the best video, and like, I realize this was years ago, but it's still like a huge example of like how Kanye West is a douche, and Kanye West is a douche. He literally probably like found a way to suck his own dick because he totally loved himself. I'm sorry, but
you are on a roll today.
It's true.
No, but like, actually, you're on a roll today with all these like curse words and stuff. Oh, Peter.
this is just how I talk. I'm sorry.
Just and stuff. It's life, and you just how does it go? The Wicked song, again, link in the description. It's a song, and it's sung by it's sung by the dude who's gonna be the Scarecrow.
Oh,
Fierro, yeah, that's it. And it's just life, so keep dancing through. That's it. Oh god, now we're turning into like theater,
just be a
theater
musical.
central now. Peter, I don't think our fans will see this joke. What do you do? I'm not gonna.
Dancing. I'm rocking it hard.
Oh, you
You're
ruined
missing
it.
You're missing it.
Oh no.
Yeah. You wish this was a video.
No, get away from me. You're just
Wish
bringing.
it was an HD volume.
You're bringing the house down. You're not. We're actually outside. But that's okay.
Bringing the down.
No, don't drop. Oh god, you dropped the brick.
I did drop
The horror.
It's already a cracked brick. I don't think they're gonna.
Okay.
I kind of want to take it home.
Okay, well, I think we're over our. Well, thank you, Peter, for being
You
with
are
me
very
today.
welcome.
You are happy to come back on
I
for
am
other
happy
episodes.
to come back.
You will be happy to come back. No, but thank you. Okay, so this is it. I'm just butcher this ending. I don't know. I'm just gonna somehow just put.
Have a lovely day. Don't do drugs, kids.